Hello everyone, welcome to the online class of Mathematics for class 3. Myself Pooja. Today we will study chapter 8, that is division. Before starting this chapter, I would like to say please watch part 1. Okay, now we will solve the word problem of division. At what cases we have to divide the number in what problem? In case of division, if the question is given many and we have to find out one or each, so we have to read the question very carefully in order to find the solution. Okay, if you are moving from multiple to single, so you have to divide. Okay, first we will write the statement as it is the word problem. So today we will do the word problem of division. Let us start the first word problem. Exercise 31, question number 1 is given. From a ribbon of length 56 cm, how many pieces each 4 cm long can be cut? Okay, so let us start. Here we have total length of ribbon equal to 56 cm. Second statement, total pieces can be cut. Okay, and we have to find out how many total pieces can be cut. Okay, so we will divide 56 by 4. If we will divide 56 by 4, 4 into 1 we get 4. Now we will subtract 5 minus 4, we get 1. 6 will be downside, it becomes 16. Now 4 into 4 we get 16. 16 minus 16, 0. Okay, it means 56 centimeter total length of ribbon and 4 centimeter is length of each pieces. Okay, thus 14 centimeter are cut from 56 centimeter long ribbon. So 14 will be the answer. And second question is given to you. 6 toy gun cost rupees 108. What is the cost of one toy gun? Okay, again we are moving from multiple to single, so we have to divide. First we will write the statement. Cost of 6 toy gun is given to you 108 rupees. And second statement we will write, we have to find out one toy gun cost. For one we have to divide. So we will divide this number 108 divided by 6. If we will divide 6 into 1, we get 6. Now 10 minus 6, 4. Now 8 will be downside. It became 48. And 6 into 8, 48. Now 48 minus 48, we get 0. Okay, it means 18 rupees will be the answer. Thus the cost of one toy gun equal to 18 rupees. Now third word problem is given. 504 students were divided into 6 equal groups. How many students are there in each group? Again we have to find one group, so we will divide this number. Now first we will write the statement. Total students in 6 group is given 504 and total students in each group we have to find out. So we will divide this number 504 divided by 6. If we will divide, we get 84. It means there are 84 students in each group. In one group, how many students are there? 84 students. Okay. Now question number 6. A pen cost 8 rupees. How many such pen can be had for rupees 768? So what we will do? We will divide. Cost of one pen is given 8 rupees and total pen can be had for 768. So 768 divided by 8. If we will divide 768 divided by 8, okay, let us divide. 8 divided by 768. Now 8 into 9, 72. We will subtract this number. 6 minus 2, 4. 7 minus 7, 0. 8 will be downside. It became 48. Now 8 into 6, we get 48. Now 48 minus 48, 0. It means 96 pens can be had for 768 rupees. Okay. Now move to the next question. 9 t-shirt cost 864. What is the cost of one t-shirt? Again we have to find out one or each, so we have to divide. Okay. So first we will write the statement as it is, the word problem. Cost of 9 t-shirts 864 rupees is given to you. So we have written here. And second statement, we have to find out cost of one t-shirt. So we will write here cost of one t-shirt 864 divided by 9. Okay. Now we will divide this number 9 into 9. We get 81. 6 minus 1, 5. 8 minus 8, 0. Now 4 will be downside. It became 54. Now we will multiply 9 into 6. We get 54. 54 minus 54, 0. It means cost of one t-shirt cost is 96 rupees. Cost of 9 t-shirt 864 and cost of one t-shirt 996. Okay. 96 will be the answer. Now move to the next question. How many times can you take away 8 from 8? 600, 368. Okay, 368. So what we have to do? We have to divide 368 divided by 8. If we will divide this number, 8 into 4, 32. So 36 minus 32, we get 4 here. Now 8 will be downside. It became 48. Now we will multiply 8 into 6. We get 48. Now 48 minus 48, 0. It means 46 times. Okay. So 46 times will be the answer. How many times can you take away 8 from 8? 368? 46 times. Okay. So 46 times will be the answer. Now next word problem is given. The product of two number is 7304. If one of them is 8, what is the other number? One number, product of two number is given to you 7304. Okay. And one number is given 8. We have to find out other number. So first we will write the statement product of two numbers 7304 and one number is given 8. We have to find out other number. For other number we have to divide this number. Okay. If we will divide this number 7304 divided by 8, we get 913. It means the other number will be 913. Okay. Now move to the next exercise 32. In exercise 32 we have to divide. Okay. So here we have to divide 537 divided by 2. As we know that 2 is a one digit number. Okay. Now we will divide this number. So we will divide only 5. If we will divide 2, 537. 2 is a one digit number. So we will divide only 5. 2 into 2, 4. 5 minus 4, 1. Now 3 will be downside. It became 13. Now 2 into 6, 12. 3 minus 2, 1. And 1 minus 1, we get 0. Now 7 will be downside. It became 17. Now we will multiply 2 into 8. We get 2 into 8, we get 16. If we will subtract 17 minus 16, we get 1. It means 1 is a remainder and 268 is the quotient. Okay, if we want to check your answer whether it is correct or not, so we will multiply here divisor into quotient plus remainder. If we will multiply 2 into 268, now we will add the remainder, we get 537. It means your division is correct. Okay, now second divide. 159 divided by 4. Again we will divide this number. 4 into 3, 12. So 15 minus 12 we get 3. Now 9 will be downside. It became 39. Now we will multiply 4 into 9. We get 36. Now 9 minus 3, 6. We get 3. 3 will be the remainder and 39 will be the quotient. Okay. Now move to the next question. 278 divided by 5. So we have to divide 278 by 5. Again we will divide this number. 5 into 5 we get 25. Now 27 minus 25 we get 7 minus 5 2. 2 minus 2 here will be 0. Now 8 will be downside. It became 28. Now 5 into 5 25. Now we will subtract this number. 8 minus 5 we get 3. 2 minus 2 0. It means 55 will be the quotient and 3 will be the remainder. Okay. Hope you all are understood. Now move to the next exercise 33. In 33 exercise, what problem is given? So we have to solve this question. Now question number 1 is given. How many groups of 10 children each can be made from a class of 43 children? How many children will be left over? Okay. So here we have to divide this number. In this question it is given total number of children. Total number of children is given 10. Okay, now we have to find out total number of groups form of 10 children each. Okay, now second statement we will write total number of groups. So we will divide this number 43 divided by 10. Now if we will divide this number, 10 into 4 40. Now 43 minus 40 we subtract this number, we get here 3 and 4 minus 4 0. It means 3 children are left over. Question is asking how many children will be left over? 3 children will be left over. Okay, and how many groups are formed? 4 groups are formed. Okay, how many groups? Total number of groups equal to 4. How many children are left over? 3 children are left over. Okay, now move to the next question. And question number 2 is given. How many bundles of 12 pencils each can be formed from 100 pencil? How many pencils are left over? Okay, so first we will write the statement as it is the word problem. So we will write the first statement. Total pencils in a bundle. In one bundle how many pencils? 12 pencils, and total number of pencils is given to you 100. So we have to find out total bundles formed from 100 pencils. Okay, so we will divide this number 100 divided by 12. We will divide this number, we get here 8. It means how many pencils are left over? 4 pencils are left over, because we are getting here remainder 4. It means 4 pencils are left over and 8 bundles of pencils are formed. Okay, 8 bundles of pencils and 4 pencils are left over will be the answer. Now move to the next question. Next question, a pen cost 6 rupees. One pen cost is given to you 6 rupees. A man had A man had 1154 rupees with him, with which he bought as many pens as he could. How many pens did he buy and how much money is left with him? Okay, so cost of one pen is given to you 6 rupees. You can see here, cost of one pen is given to you 6 rupees. Total money with man, a man having 1154 rupees. So total pen he bought, we have to divide this number 1154 divided by 6. If we will divide this number, we are getting here 192 quotient and 2 will be the remainder. It means a man bought 192 pens and was left, and 2 rupees was left with him. Okay, it is clear to everyone, and 2 rupees was left with him. It is clear. So how many pencil he bought? 1154 rupees. He bought 192 pens and 2 rupees was left with him. It is clear. Now move to the next question. Next question is given to you. 1878 saplings were bought to be planted in row of 8 saplings each. How many rows are formed and how many saplings are left? Okay, so what we have to do? Again here we will write the statement as it is. First we will write the statement total saplings in each row. In one row how many saplings is given? 8. Okay, and second statement we will write here total number of saplings. So how many saplings are given? 1878. You can see here 1878. Okay, now total rows formed. So what we have to do? We have to divide this number. If we are dividing this number, we get here 234 quotient and 4 will be the remainder. It means how many rows are formed? 234 rows are formed and 4 saplings are left. Okay, it will be clear everyone. So I hope you all might have understood this chapter. Now thank you everyone.